Aries, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. So thanks ever so much for joining me on another reading. So we're going to do a quick Valentine's reading for the signs. And this is really, I was looking through a book today and it has tons and tons of, it's one of my Kindle books, has tons of love spreads. And I thought, oh, this would be good to do, to try out some love readings, like to try a love spread on each of the signs. And Valentine's is, you know, February is the month of love. So yeah, let's have a go at this, okay? Basically, we are using the Dark Mansion Tarot for the reading, along with Clarifier's Radiant Rider Waite Tarot, okay? What we do, I'll tell you how we do it. So we shuffle the cards, we shuffle the deck, and we ask the first question, will Aries meet a new partner? Will you meet a new partner within the next 6 months? Now, according to whether that's a yes or a no, what we then do is, if it's a yes, we look at further questions. What type of person will he or she be? Will you be satisfied? What can you do to make this relationship successful, and advice for this relationship, okay? So, or outcome. And we modify some of those questions according to what I feel is happening within the spread. If it's a no, though, what we then look at is if it's better for you to stay single during this time, what you could do to get to know a new partner, what you could do to change, what you could do to change yourself to be more attractive. I don't like the way that question's phrased. I'm going to say what you could do to attract in love and advice for further seeking a partner. Okay, so let's have a look here. Universe Spirit will Aries meet a new partner within the next 6 months? Will Aries meet a new partner within the next 6 months? Show me. All right, let's have a look. So we've got card 1 down. Let's have a look at what it is. No, I mean, there might be a bit of delay, I'm afraid, because the Hangman is a delay card. It's as simple as that. It's one of the easiest cards to determine as a yes or a no. So because it's a delay, it's not going to say, it's not saying you're not going to meet anyone, Aries. It's just saying there may be a bit of a delay with that Hangman. And we asked for the time frame of 6 months, and it's come up with the Hangman saying there's a bit of a delay. So probably not, and therefore we need to have a look at what is it. Is it better for you to stay single during this time? So show me in position 2, is it better for Aries to stay single at this time? Show me. Okay. And can you tell me what can Aries do to get to know a new partner? What can they do to get to know a new partner? Or what can they do to find a new partner? What can they do to find a new partner? I don't know the way some of these questions are put in this particular book. I think to find one rather than get to know, because it's almost like indicating that you don't want to get to know anyone. So we'll say to find a new partner, what do you need to do? And let's have a look at the next one. What can you do to attract in more love? What can Aries do to attract in more love? Let's have a look. Let's show here. And finally, just any further advice you have for Aries in terms of seeking a new partner. Right, there we go, Aries. Let's have a look at what the cards are saying here. All right, so first things first, we had the Hangman, which says, I asked in the next 6 months, would you meet a new partner, Aries? And it said Hangman. So that's going to be a card that says that there are delays. It's not going to happen as, you know, probably as quickly as you would like. But things can always change. Let's have a look at what this is. So is it better for you to stay single during this time? Yeah, it is. The 4 of Coins. It is. The 4 of Coins is the card about isolating oneself from love. If you're in a relationship, 4 of Coins can be somebody who's clinging to you or you're clinging to them. Or the 4 of Coins can be a card about rejection as well, rejecting love. I think it is best, though, with that 4 of Coins, that you guys stay single. It is a time for staying single. And I'm going to ask why. So we're going to clarify that and ask why is it better for you to stay single. Why is it better for Aries to stay single? Why is it better? Why is it better? In 2 cards, why is it better for Aries to stay single at this time? Let's move this over here. In 2 cards, why is it better for Aries to stay single at this time? In 2 cards. Justice. I do feel that there's something that you need to complete. I think there's something that you need to, because justice is about settlement. So you may still have some karma that needs to be worked through with that justice energy here. Yeah, I still feel there's some karma here that you need to work through. All right, so there's definitely some karma that you need to work through. There's something that you still need to kind of learn. There's lessons here that need to be learned. There's some form of karmic debt maybe that needs to be paid off, because this is karma and the Eight of Coins. So I just feel that there's some karma that still needs to be worked through for some of you guys showing up there, which is why it's best. And when we say karma that needs to be worked through, there's something here that needs to be completed. So for example, it may be the best thing for Aries to do is to stay single, because that karma may simply be that you're going to carry on making a mistake. So it may be if you get involved with someone in the next 6 months, you're going to carry on making the same mistakes that you've made before. So maybe once you've worked through the karma that you need to work through here, and you've finally settled that karma and paid that karmic debt, whatever it may be for you, once that's been repaid to the universe, then you're starting from a fresh slate. Because I think that for some of you guys, if you get involved with someone now, what's going to happen is you may repeat something from the past. It's going to put you back, straight back. So it may be a time, and when we say karma that needs to be worked through, it may be that this is a time to retreat a little bit with that Four of Coins energy. It's a time to really get to know yourself. It may be a time where you need to go through some form of program where you're healing. You may have to do things like meditation. Some of you guys may need to be going to counseling, all of that type of thing. But until that karma is settled, it's not really worth getting involved with anyone at the moment. It's probably time to really work on you, to be perfectly honest with you, Aries. Let's have a look at what you can do, though, to get to know, to find love in the future. Seven of Coins is what you can do. I certainly feel in a way, for me, what came out and what jumped out at me with the Seven of Coins was about counting your blessings with the Seven of Coins energy. The Seven of Coins is putting the work in. So some of you guys need to put the work in, of course, especially if you're not doing that in the future. But I think that you can't put the work in until you've cleared this karma, you see, until you've worked through some karma, until you've worked through some lessons here, until you've healed, until you've, until you've healed yourself. Because this is a time for spending time on your own. That Four of Coins isn't about being in a relationship. We're asking, is it better for you to stay single during this time? The Four of Coins would be a dead cert yes, absolutely, 100%. It is best you stay on your own for the next 6 months for some of you guys, because there's karma that needs to be worked through still. There are lessons that you still need to work through. There are things that you need to learn about yourself. There are things that need to be healed here. Okay, it could be from childhood, it could be from past wounds, it could be anything, but something needs to be worked through here for Aries. And I feel that, though, once you've done this in this area, once you've cleared this karma, once you've worked through those wounds, once you've healed whatever you need to heal here, so that you're working from a blank sheet again, what you need to do in order to find a relationship is the Seven of Coins. So and also I think with the Seven of Coins, not just counting your blessings, because in a way that makes no sense in a way, and in a way it does. Some people don't see what they've got. So if you don't see what you've got, and if you're not grateful for what you've had, how can you expect to attract more? So that could be one of the things. But also I think with the Seven of Coins energy, you just need to look at the opportunities around you. Because if you look at this guy here, he's looking at all of the coins on the tree. These are opportunities. These are various bits of potential. So you just really need to look at the opportunities around you. But I think that you need to take a step back and actually look at and review, in terms of the people that you meet, the opportunities that could present themselves to you through that with the Seven of Pentacles energy. It is also a card about putting work in. What can you change in order to attract in the right partner going forward? You change something about the past. So what needs to be, and this really folds in with the Justice energy here in that Eight of Coins, where I was saying that there's karma that needs to be worked through for Aries here going forward over the next 6 months, which is why it's not a good time to get involved with anyone, because for some of you guys, you're just repeating the old patterns, and that's the Six of Cups energy. So what you need to change in order to attract in the right partner is the past. And I'm going to ask what it is about the past that needs to be changed. What is it about the past that needs to be changed for Aries? What is it about the past for Aries that needs to be changed? Well, it's something to do with your mental state, the Eight of Swords and the Emperor showing here. Well, the Emperor it could be a person. So maybe it's your attachment to someone here. But also the Emperor is Aries, isn't it? It's you. Okay. Maybe it's your attachment to, because Emperor, you're Aries, so this is your major card. So are you controlling anything? Okay. Because it's a funny thing, really, because when you get the Emperor, that's all about somebody who's in control or somebody who has power. The Eight of Swords, though, is a card about powerlessness. Okay, so maybe what you need to change about yourself, or maybe what you need to change about your past is the Eight of Swords. Maybe some of you guys cannot see your power because you're the Emperor, you have power. So maybe some of you guys in the past couldn't see that you actually had power. All right, with the Emperor, because the Emperor is you. The Emperor is you. The power to achieve, to accomplish, the King of Coins, new love with someone. A happy, loving relationship with someone that had the potential for growth and advancement, because we're going from a page and we're advancing forward to the Two of Cups. So we're advancing from the page to it. So the Page of Cups, which is a new love, it's a new relationship, which advances to something that is loving and tender and contented and secure. So we're going from this to this, because this is advancing from the page to the two. Some of you guys didn't feel that you had the power. You felt powerless. So what you need to change here in order to attract in the right person is your perception of that with the Ace of Swords. Your perception is that you are not powerful enough. You are not powerful enough to secure with that King of Coins energy a relationship with the Page of Coins that can, or a new relationship with the Page of Coins that could advance into being something more long-term, with the Two of Cups energy showing there. That could advance to being something successful, a successful relationship. The Two of Cups and the Six of Wands energy showing here. Sorry to go into so much here. One in which there is give and take. One in which there is kindness and generosity. Some of you guys have been really down on yourselves in terms of love. You didn't feel that you had the power and to secure that. You didn't feel that you had that within yourself. You just didn't feel it. Probably because you've had so many bad relationships. You might have had a lot of bad relationships. You might have had a lot of bad relationships. Some of you guys might have had that. Some of you guys might have had that. So what I feel is going on here is, what we're going to say is this, and we're going to have a look at this last card now as well. What is the advice for further seeking a partner? Because we're going to put it all together. The Empress, just be kind to yourself. Be loving to yourself. Love yourself. Nurture yourself. Feed yourself. The Empress energy. But the Empress is all about, it's not just about nurturing others. It's about nurturing yourself as well, Empress. Empress, sorry, I just called you Empress, Aries. But yeah, Aries, it's all about nurturing yourself. From the inside to the out. From the outside to the in. Take care of your appearance, which I'm sure that all of you do. Really look after yourself. Look after your face, your body. Look after your, your internal. Eat right, drink right. Spend time in nature. Just nurture yourself. Really take care of yourself with that Empress, because some of you guys need to have a lot of self-care, because it's kind of going through the whole gamut, isn't it? That we start off with asking, will you have a new partner? Will you meet a new partner within the next 6 months? And it's saying, well, there might be delays with that, with the Hangman energy showing here, Aries. And then we went on and we said, okay, is it better for Aries to stay single then during this time? And it says, well, yeah, it is. The Four of Coins. Four of Coins would be, well, yeah, stay single. It would be a stay single card. Why is that? Because you've still got some karma that needs to be worked through with the Eight of Coins and that Justice energy. All right? Now, the karma that you need to work through is the repetitive things that happen to you in relationships. So you might get involved with people and it never works out. There may be lessons that still need to be worked through here. And when you have finally mastered those lessons, when you have finally healed the wounds from the past, that's when you're ready. Now, when you're ready to go forward, when you're ready to have love, and when you find that all of that karma has been worked through, what do you need to do to find a new partner? The Seven of Coins energy. I think it's just considering your options carefully, actually thinking about that with the Seven of Pentacles, sorry. Consider your options carefully. There's no need to rush into anything here. All right? Review what comes along to you. Is it worthy? Does it have potential? And what can you change within yourself to attracting the perfect partner for you? Well, you need to change the past. And what is it about the past? This thing where some of you Aries didn't feel powerful enough. You couldn't see that you had the power couldn't see with the Eight of Swords that you had the power of the Emperor, which is your major arcana card, to secure with the King a new relationship with the Page that would advance with the Eight to a successful relationship with the Six of Wands and the Two of Cups, one in which there'd be a lot of giving and share, you know, there'd be a lot of sharing, a lot of generosity and a lot of kindness. Some of you guys felt that you wouldn't have that. You couldn't have that. Some of you guys have probably got to that stage and then you've gone down like this, you know. But what you want, you didn't feel that you had the power to secure a relationship with that Page that went from new love and advance, because this is movement, so it's advancing up to a successful relationship. You've only got to one stage in a relationship, but you've not really moved to the other. And some of you guys, that's the problem. You're suddenly thinking to yourself, no, no, no. So a lot of this karma that needs to be worked through is your own self-blame. Some of you guys are very self-critical. We don't have a Queen or a King of Swords in here, especially a Queen, but a lot of your karma is about the way that you criticize yourselves. Some of you guys have literally been beating yourself up, and you've got a lot of internal wounds that really need to be worked through in these areas here, Justice and the Eight of Coins. And until you kind of clear those internal wounds, and until you start loving yourself a bit more, it's not worth getting involved with anyone. And the universe is saying, any further advice for seeking a partner? Well, the Empress is the further advice. It's time to start loving yourself. It's time to start feeding yourself, nurturing yourself, knowing that you are worthy of love, with the Empress energy showing here. Because this is all about self-loving, you know, self-love, nurturing oneself. Not just others, but the self as well. So it's time to really work on yourself if you want true love. All right, that is your reading, my darlings. If you'd like to order a love reading, a Valentine's reading, they're on the website at the moment. I can't promise you it will be this particular spread, only if you're asking about new love and that type of thing, or what you need to do to attract love. But yeah, all right, that's your reading, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.